This could be the most accurate theory of the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm quite sure not many videos from other channels talk about this. I actually watched the finale in the cinema before the YouTube release. Then I spent a whole night thinking and looking back at all the previous episodes in a broader perspective as a creator. I finally came up with this interpretation. In this video, I will share the true meaning of the show. It is not as complicated as you think. Stick around until the end because I have 3 unanswered questions from the show that I need your help solving. If you're new here, welcome! I am an animated content creator, and on this channel, I make crossover animations featuring the Amazing Digital Circus and Sanrio characters. I'm actually working on a new mini-series right now, so if you support independent creators like Gooseworks and myself, please subscribe and share my videos. Now let's dive in! I didn't truly understand the meaning of this show until I saw a post from Gooseworks about the finale theatrical premiere. She said, "Thanks and apologies to everyone for their support and allowing me to make this show all personal and mentally ill and weird and sad. This show is simply a Gooseworks' personal story." She repackaged her idea into a viral story. She also understands the behavior of the audience very well, so we stay completely hooked. Let me explain how this story was told in such a genius way. The entire show actually runs through 3 distinct stages. Stage 1, distraction. In the pilot episode, we see our main protagonist, Pomni, entering the digital circus. She meets new people, including the unforgettable Jax. Then, Pomni encounters the abstracted monster. She finds the exit door, walking through the endless office corridors, entering the void. The episode ended with a lot of questions in our heads. People were already starting to talk about theories, things we missed, and all that stuff. We had immersed ourselves in Pomni. Unintentionally, we assumed we are Pomni, and this was the distraction. But Pomni was never the protagonist. The real main character of this story is Jax. At least, this is what Gooseworks thinks. And this distraction is essential in storytelling. I will explain it in Stage 3. Stage 2, curiosity. Throughout episodes 2 to 5, there is a repetitive pattern. The circus members go on an adventure. One character takes turn becoming the spotlight, and Pomni has a one-on-one talk with each of them. The original idea of escaping the circus wasn't there anymore, although we still concerned about if they would go back to reality. Instead, Gooseworks intentionally sprinkles clues about Jax piece by piece. For example, his abrasive personality being linked to driving frequently, wearing a girly outfits and running to the rabbit's room door. We became more and more curious about this character. By episodes 6, 7, and 8, Gooseworks fully pressed the button. We received tons of Jax's lore, such as his past with Kaufmo and Ribbit, the interior of his room, his panic attack when he almost abstracted, and his conflict with Pomni. It seems like Gooseworks was telling us, "Hey, come look at this character." The fans spent hours analyzing Jax. However, I kept wondering why the creator was giving Jax so much weight but not the others. The final episode answered everything. Stage 3, empathy. Jax's full story is revealed in the final episode. We finally understand Jax, as if we understand Gooseworks. Yes, you heard right. Jax is Gooseworks' creative projection. That's why she said she made the show personal. This is a brilliant mirror technique in storytelling. She puts herself in the show as a side character, Jax, while forcing us to step into the shoes of the protagonist, Pomni. By the time Pomni hugs Jax, the barrier breaks down. It's not just a main character comforting a side character, it's literally us comforting the creator. Both Jax and Gooseworks want to be understood and accepted. It all makes sense if we now look back at the previous episodes once again. Jax presents as male, but deeply desires the opposite identity. His room represents this secret. His biggest fear was showing any sign of vulnerability because he was terrified of being mocked. That's why he had to cover it up. He never turned on the lights in his room, and he never opened the door wide enough for anyone to see inside. His aggressive behavior was just a shield to hide that fear. Other than this core idea, the rest is just beautiful packaging. The circus history, the two AIs, the Caine and Abel implication, abstraction, scratch, the brain scan, the Last Supper scene, finding the exit, etc., etc. Gooseworks created those complex elements to give us talking points and theories. On the surface, the story is about how the characters survive and even escape. Deep down, it's a journey of understanding Jax, or I should say the creator Gooseworks. Thanks for sticking around. There are still a lot of unexplained questions from the show. I think some of them are totally fine to leave open, like why and how each character got a brain scan. It's not critical to the plot, and we can just fill in the blanks ourselves. However, there are 3 moments that I feel strange not to explain at all. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Number 1, Episode 2.
Do it, or I'll tell Ragatha about the figurine thing.
What is the figurine thing that you don't want Ragatha to know, Gangle? Number 2, Episode 7.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
I can see it.
Tell me, what did you see, Pomni? What is Abel hiding? Number 3, Episode 8.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's where I parked.
This car falling shot was firstly seen in the Episode 8 trailer. Originally, we all guessed it was related to Jax having a car crash in real life, or the exact moment he entered the circus. But then Caine claims it's his car and it's not mentioned anymore. I honestly don't get the point of showing that. Do you have more unexplained moments? Comment below. And if you like this video, please share and subscribe. Don't forget to watch the animations I created on this channel. Hope to see you again!